the hand warmers, the button checks. Again, I don't know what you call it right here. I'm trying to learn some terminology. I might put a little bit of my flavor into the soup as well, but we learn it. I'm still so sold on this, not having to go all the way down to a match and having to sit there and watch that one guy that I don't want to mention spend an entire 4 minutes making sure that his 47 controller actually works. None of that around it. Get it on the character select screen, lock a couple stages up, let's go. Oh, we not burning, where we at? Oh, the merchant port. Analyst, the double nair into the up air right out the gate. This man is clearly marking his territory at the start of this match. The big Skittles. Slip sliding everywhere. Slip and slide all-star looking like Trick Daddy. I don't know if you know about that. It might be a little too old for some of you out there. Minnie's not trying to hear some of that noise. Jumps over the down special. Yo, this neutral game. When I looked at this character, when I looked at Analyst, I mean, I understood the ice. The ice lets him move, and when he down specials on it, he actually freezes people on it. But I thought this character was kind of slow. Skittles is showing me wrong. I mean, he's getting launched right now. He's getting lifted by Minnie, but he's not too far out of this. 114, that's a kind of scary number. Minnie lights him up, though. And when you're on fire, you take a little bit of burn damage. But the thing that's really dangerous, when Zeta Burn hits you with a strong attack, again, aka the smash attack, it gets a little extra oomph. He's gonna need a little more with that. Ooh, a parry, that's good. And see, there you go, when you see the extra burn with that strong, that's how you know you get the added effect from burning strong, excuse me. Catching up though, double up air to the up B, that looks kind of familiar. We still got those no matter where you go. Skittles. With the tech punish on the platform, can't get his neutral special. And Minnie was trying the best to hide under the platforms away from the icicles right there. Nice neutral special, and he got away from that up strong. That up strong would have been the end. Woo, he was looking for the parry, but he flinched. You gotta be brave, my friend, be brave. Flopping on him with a neutral there. A little bit of a scramble, can't turn around. But down there, he's just punching on his donkey. And the tech punish, he gets a swift little combo. I think he was looking for another one, but he just couldn't get off the ice in time. We on a down special. If I had $1 for every down special that Scooter's gotten so far, that Skittles has gotten so far, I might be able to walk off and get a bottle of water. And water is pretty expensive here. I might need something to cool off after that. Because even though the big polar bear went and chilled out the Fire Lion, Skittles was on fire for game 1. Minnie was looking to see what he can ban. I guess they're both looking at what they ban. I don't know the ban rules here. I don't know the ban spectrums here. We're going to the treetop village. Treetop code, that up tilt. Yeah, that platform is not safe, my friend. That is a really low platform. A lot of things are gonna poke through that. Up tilt. That big up strong coming out of Skittles and his analyst. A better burn up strong can poke through that as well. But something that's poking is that dash attack. The neutral special, he sat there and posed on it. Skittles, taste the rainbow. Little Gatling combos to get some more space. The footwork. I am so amazed to see a character this big move so fast, especially moves down after getting tough. Minnie is not trying to let this be the Skittles show. Working about a nice 30 behind, trying to get the edge guard. Skittles taking the high road, trying to go again, getting caught with a neutral air. Nice, this time we see it, and we got the reaction, get the down star. He's looking for the down air. Gets another chance if he wants it. Tried to charge the flare, aka the shot, couldn't get it. Yo, Minnie kind of scared you over there mashing on that parry. You gonna have to be tough, my friend. Well, he caught it, but he couldn't get the sweet spot. Minnie's turn to play the Edgard game. Looking for another charge flare, can't find it. Coming down with the down air, yo, that's rude. You need to get back on the stage before you talk about all that. You need to calm down, my friend. You trying trying to take big hospitals. You need to learn to walk, trying to do all that. But we even Steven. And Minnie working with the first lead that he's had this entire set. Poking out, doesn't want to play with the forward. Gets a data, double down, double D's. Minnie with the big double axe handle to even this game up. I don't know. Is it, yo, are we still good in the chat? We need to check that. It's still peeping right there, so. Oh, who won? Sorry. I'm in a whole nother universe. Many won. We're 1-1. We even. Alright. I thought I accidentally touched the mute button over here on the on the Corsairs. Got the Corsairs. We got all the esports equipment in here. Try to X off some spots on the road trip before we get into game 3. Yo, Fire Capital, all right. Just plays. Skittles poking over the top of the neutral layer. Can't get a big conversion as Minnie fights back. Minnie with another big parry on the down special. I don't think Skittles can go to that too much longer. Minnie's seen that movie too many times. Getting back to the scrambles, a falling up air. Good DI to get away. But we rain in icicles. Raining the missiles down. And again, trying to freeze them. Nice to get around it. I couldn't tell if that was an air dodge or a jump. Doesn't matter because we got out of dodge. Trying to take cover under the platform. Can't find it. Scrambling one more time. Really even game. The Dacus. Woo! And another big down strong. He's looking for them techs in. He sees them. Nice air dodge, but we can't get a big punish. Working with triple digits. It's kind of scary. And a dunk. Boom. Back down to the platform. Skittles taking up her stock. But he's got to see how much quote-unquote extra credit he can get. Because he's still sitting 166. Gets a nice 45. A falling neutral edge. This might be it for him, though. But he gets away. How much more can he get out of this lead? Gets another down special and the icicles. And he's just trying to play away from 200. 200%. How often do you see this? And I was gonna say he was getting close to putting Minnie into the stock percent, but he finally went down, but he still got a good 89, gets an edge guard set up, can't get away from the down strong though. Reflects the parry back, gets a Dacus of his own. Skittles, one stock up. Looking very good for him to get away from this and move on to winner finals. And he's just in control of Minnie. Keeps lifting the air, freezing, getting the armor. Holds on one more time, trying to get above him. Minnie's not having it. Catches him with some more falling up airs. Speaking of falling up airs, so many falling up airs, neutral airs, up tilts, up airs, anything you can think of. The dash dance, staying under the platform, that's his home ground. That's his home base. He doesn't want to try to take any of the fire that Skittles is raining down on him. Trying to play out of cover, but he's lucky to get a parry. And the burning down strong, but he's still 47 behind. And Skittles is right on top of him like white on rice. Playing on the ice, getting nice swift combination. Messed up his jump, but he couldn't convert. Skittles with a dunk. Poking at him, taking the wall jump. Minnie's back, gets his movement. Trying to see if he can get in on a Skittles. Baits him out. Getting back to another crazy scramble, the double nair. Yo, we're burning. The Blazing took the lead. But nobody's trying to play the clock around here. Really low. Can he make it back? Oh, he couldn't find the bottom wall. Skittles. Skittles took that one. Skittles, by the skin of his teeth, held strong as Minnie just burnt out. It takes game 2. Are we going up to heaven for game 4? Okay. Little bit of trade back and forth. Minnie's not trying to let Skittles see any of that armor, not today. Skittles says he's gonna take some percent instead. He doesn't need to hulk up on him. Eventually gets his armor though. Really good for doing stuff like that. Doing strongs through attacks. Literally gives you hyper armor. I believe it's hyper armor. It might be 2 hits of super armor. I just know, excuse me, that you get the power through. Gets the read with the turnaround. 4 strong. Saw that roll coming from Momocon 2016. Even though we started down, Skittles got their first stock in this game, and he's running with it again. Got him off the stage. Called that air dodge, but he was a little too close. Ate that up special for breakfast. Nice by Minnie to get off of that ice. That would not have been good for him at all. Speaking of good, the dash attack trying to work the edge guard, but he looks low a lot. There's so many times where he gets Skittles off the stage, and I guess by the nature of this character, Skittles just goes high so often, but Minnie corrals him up there, but he can't really finish the edge guard or at least get a conversion when he comes down. The biggest conversion he gets is when Skittles comes down with a down special. On a strong, gets a little bit of the ice charge, but he gets another second chance, too close again. Gotta watch the spacing. Dash attack into the neutral air. Actually makes it through the hail of bullets. This time he gets a parry of his own, but he can't get down in time. Trying to get a base. Nice. Forward tilt, getting some space. Oh, he didn't think he'd make it to the platform. He wanted to carry him off the platform, but the DI to get down, get the parry, get the point. It's good look by Skittles. It's putting him on match stock. Gets the point. It's on the neutral tech. One is just 2 techs right there. 2 techs, 3 techs. Look at this control of Skittles. Zoning with his face, zoning with some icicles. Even though he just lost his stock, I think he's in prime position to take this entire set. Trying to work the edge guard, gets the forward air around the down strong, trying to look for another one. Doesn't want to stand, he doesn't want to blaze for no reason. Armor's up again, but Minnie fights his way back. Trying to turn this into a 5-game series. He's gonna have to DI. Couldn't catch the edge of the platform, but he gets the wall. Woo! But he couldn't make it around the forward strong. Skittles is gonna be moving on to the finale, the winner's final, excuse me.